Well, I'm joined by Matt and Johnny from Parachute Youth. Guys, welcome. Great to speak to you.
Hello.
Now, just firstly, if we can get a bit of background on the band, how did you guys kind of hook up and become Parachute Youth?
Johnny and I were both living in Adelaide. I moved down there after uni because Sydney was too expensive for a graduate. And we'd sort of heard about each other, hadn't we, like through similar circles, and one of our mutual friends had a birthday and we'd never actually met, and we met at this birthday at a place called Botanic Bar. And yeah, we actually started writing music from the very first night that we met each other. We went back to my place and, you know, showed him a current project I was working on, and yeah, we just kept writing music all the way to Can't Get Better Than This.
Is it true that that's where the actual song came from that night? The song that you're nominated for tonight, Can't Get Better Than This, came from that night?
Yeah, it started there.
Wow.
It started there, and actually we sang the vocals in Matt's wardrobe.
Oh, wow.
So just for acoustics, yeah. So we just didn't have a full set-up studio then, but we made the most of it, and yeah, it's pretty much where it started.
And what about the name of your band, Parachute Youth? Where does that come from?
We kind of feel like younger people these days may be a little bit hampered by exploring, you know, their creative sides a lot, and feel like they need a safety net all the time, and, you know, have to do this by this age and have to do that by that age. And we kind of feel like, you know, you know, it's not always about having a safety net. You know, I made a big move to Paris, you know, and that was a big thing, you know, very liberating for me, you know, just about letting go and just devoting everything to music. And I never would have met, you know, Julian Paolini, who did our film clip, and it, you know, gave us a lot of inspiration. And yeah, it's about, you know, probably relates to younger people more, you know, the idea of growing up and having a timeline. So.
And what was your time like in Paris? What was the highlight of that experience? Did you know, get in touch with the amazing music scene over there? And
yeah, I mean, there's just something about the French that they just get everything right, don't they?
Yeah.
You know, whether it's food, music, it just doesn't matter. And yeah, it was amazing. I got to see, you know, Cassius and so many great artists. Like I saw Rat-a-Tat at Moulin Rouge, which was amazing. So yeah, it was definitely inspiring.
Now onto your own live shows. Can you tell me a highlight from all the touring and gigs that you've done in 2012?
I think just even doing the first Can't Get Better Than This tour was a lot of club shows and all that. I think just even, you know, going from there to going to say Splendour in the Grass, that was a big move, and especially in our first year, we feel really blessed to have just begun, like, getting the opportunity to play it. And I think, yeah, that was a big eye-opener when we opened up the curtains and there's a few thousand people there, and we're just like, shit, we're doing something right. So now that's probably been the highlight. Just from releasing the song up to now, it's just been a massive journey.
You've already mentioned some pretty big names in the music business, but who would you say would be your kind of musical heroes or your musical icons?
For us, like for my highlight as well, I've always just watching them perform, and just even their setup for Block Party as well, watching them live was just amazing as well. And
did you hang out with them at Splendour?
Oh yeah, got to meet them and stuff. So, yeah. And yours?
For me, I mean, I like a lot of French artists like Cassius. I also don't mind a lot of minimal music as well, and you know, I think some of those minimal, you know, sounds and influences are definitely in the style of music that we make. And definitely Australian artists, Cut Copy, the Presets, you know, they paved the way for a lot of Australian artists, you know, on that sort of indie pop. Yeah, so, you know, definite, you know, respect goes to those guys for what they've done.
Did you guys have a favourite record of 2012?
Yeah.
It depends whether we're drunk or
yeah,
not.
Yeah. I think
drunk favourite, Labyrinth?
Labyrinth.
Right, okay.
I don't know why.
Good to know.
We would finish our sets, and then the DJ afterward would actually request a player, and we'd probably dance with each other. Like, they were the guys on stage, and now they're dancing, and we were just like losing.
Yeah.
But that's got to be a high.
What about your favourite sober record?
Sober record. I really love Paddling Out by Mike Snow.
Yeah.
It's just such a sincere song. Those sort of 90s piano sort of licks in there. And, you know, I think anything for us, and, you know, which is a bit of a mantra for us in the studio as well, is about sincerity, you know, with the vocals. And, you know, that record, Paddling Out, is, yeah, it's just so sincere, isn't it?
Yeah, that's awesome. What's coming up next for Parachute You?
Excitingly, we've just released a teaser today of our single. Our long
Very exciting.
Single. Yeah, Count to
Great.
10. So that's,
tell us about it.
it was a bit tricky, this one. We tried to, you know, keep the originality of Can't Get Better Than This. It's really hard because we just pretty much, Can't Get Better Than This was how we felt in the studio, and we just pretty much did our own thing. We were excited about it. We jumped around the studio about it.
Hopefully it's not literal as well, the title.
No. And yeah, just that's coming up as well. We've also got Rhythm and Vines at the end of the year, so Falls Festivals that we're doing as well. So, and then Southbound, yeah, and then we're doing our November tour for the single.
Great.
So that starts November the 22nd. So a few things on the
Very busy.
Yeah.
Awesome, guys. Well, congratulations on the nomination and best of luck with everything in the future.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.